Welcome to another installment of Property Vlogs. Today we're going to show you this brand spanking new property. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-storey end of terrace property in the Midlands. It's kind of in the starter house category, but it's got lots to offer. It's also on sale for £244,000. All the other details about the size and the other specifications are in the description below, so click that to read more. And if any of that sounds interesting, stay tuned and we'll tour the whole thing together. So come with me. Welcome home. Come inside. So we are in the entranceway of your home. You've got a glazed front door with a post box in the middle, a secure one. You've got your fuse box right by the entrance, so it's convenient. A little radiator there as well, so you're not going to have a chilly porch area. In this area, you've got a nice little opportunity for a pendant lighting, a bit of art, maybe a console here. And I think the size of this is actually not too bad. It is a bit small, but for a new build house, it is pretty well sized. It's not squashed. We've got this flooring here, which looks like it's actually individual planks. We will confirm that in the description below, but essentially this flooring's been carried continuously throughout the whole home. So you're going to come straight from your little porch lobby area into your, I was going to say open plan, but it's actually a formal lounge. So just note that you're not coming straight into your hallway, you're coming straight into your lounge. So this lounge is again nicely sized. When I say nicely sized, I mean that it fits what you need it to fit. We're not talking about a humongous grand piano. We're talking about a 3-seater. We probably fit a 2-seater there and an armchair in probably a corner. A nice wall here for your wall-mounted TV, or a TV in the corner here, and then a front-facing window, UPVC window with a bit of a contemporary detail. You've got your trickle vents as well, and these look quite industrial, and I think I know why. I'm going to give you a bit of technical behind the scenes. These trickle vents, they look massive. There's a reason for that. And it's because when you're in this room, Brian, I don't know if you can hear this, it's silent. These trickle vents, I'm going to hazard a guess and say that they've got inbuilt kind of sound absorption as well. It's because I've had to specify something like that in a project of mine. But essentially, because we're off a main road, the trickle vents also dampen the noise from the street. They're not just filtering air and allowing ventilation. That's the boring stuff. So that's pretty good to know though if you really hate street noise in your home. Back to the lounge, you've got a nice rug, a table set up here. Interior design wise, you can obviously change your orientation, put your TV on that wall. New build homes means you can go back to the developer and say, I don't want my TV on that wall, I want it on here, and they'll tell you it costs X amount, and you can have a home that really is quite custom to you. So yep, this is this area. Coming back, well, moving on through the house. Yep. What, Brian? There's something behind the door. Right, let's see what's behind the door. Yeah, you're right. I almost missed. Under stairs, so I'm going to guess this is a storage cupboard. So as you can see, nicely spotted by Brian, under stair cupboard. Would have missed that if you hadn't shouted it out, so thanks for that. You can see the doors are your standard 6-paneled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-paneled doors. Traditional type doors. And again, as you can see, I'm obviously opening this door to create a bit of a flow. If it was up to me, I would make this door like a glazed door. So I'd ask the developer, can you replace this solid door with glass so you let the light flow through the home? Anyway, moving back, let's not get too distracted. We're now in what would have normally been your traditional circulation space. Normally when you come through your front door, you're in this space where you've got what I assume to be a toilet and a staircase. But this house, you come into your lounge and then the circulation space. So let's look what's behind this door. Is it a toilet? Well, I can hear the extract fan, so yes, it's a toilet. So this is your downstairs WC or powder room. You've got your extract there. It's your standard kind of extract, but it's good because there's no windows here, so you do need to make sure there's ventilation. Your very, very cute, ideal standard sink as well. I don't know why they always put these super tiny sinks in. It's like just gonna wash my hands. But yeah, so you know, you can obviously upgrade that yourself to a bigger size sink, but it's nice, wheelchair accessible, so you can come straight in and there's enough space to maneuver around. in that area. So back to here, I'm going to show you the staircase in a second, but let's keep going through. And then here at the back of the house is a very cute size. I would say it's cute. And when you say cute, you know what I mean. It's on the smaller end, but it does the job and it doesn't feel squashed. So it's a very lovely sized kitchen. Actually, I just said cute, but let me close this door. This kitchen is well kitted out, actually. Maybe I'm going to have to take back that word cute. So as you can see, it's actually U-shaped. This is a beautiful kind of composite stone. I don't want to hazard a guess at what it is, but you can see the little glass and glitter granules in there as well. These aggregates, as they like to say. And Brian, can you see this really lovely upstand detail? So I really hate it when you're washing up and then they've got like paint at the back. You're going to have to tile that somehow. They've thought of that. So this is continued up, and the sill, that is an additional bonus, and maybe it's an additional upgrade, but that's lovely. So this has been paired lovely. This white kind of granite looking worktop has been paired lovely with this dark navy blue panelled cabinets as well. You can see you've got ample storage. This is going to be a boiler as well. It comes with the ideal Logic combi boiler, if you're interested in all that stuff. And it's got just beautiful panelled with these kind of chrome handles, very sleek. And then you've got your extract fan and your induction hob and your oven here. And I'm trying to spot the brand. Oh, there it is, Electrolux. Yeah, so it's Electrolux, which we know is a sister company of, is it AEG? AEG, so it's kind of a more economical version of AEG, and you've got your induction hob, like I said before. I'm trying to spot the dishwasher. There isn't one. It looks like there's a washing machine, an integrated washing machine, and integrated appliances are most likely going to be an upgrade. Oh, you've actually got a dishwasher. Yeah, so essentially the reason why I couldn't spot one is because it's narrower than your usual dishwasher. This one is called a slimline washing dishwasher because it's slimmer than your usual one. You've got your kind of isolation switches there for your like dishwasher, washing machine, which is fantastic. So you can switch those off when you go on holiday. And then fridge freezer, I'm assuming. Yep, fridge freezer in what looks to me to be like a, I'm trying to guess it, 60-40 arrangement, almost 50-50 division between the two, and it's just very beautifully done. Just touching on the last few things, there is a little nook here where you can have a dining table. The dining table in this area has been, well, they've put a 4-seater, and I think that probably is going to be the biggest size you can get in here. If you wanted to push it up against the wall to have more space around it, that's fine. But as you can see, you can play around the space. And then we've got double doors leading to the garden. So these double doors are great opportunity to basically let in lots of light and create the flow from the dining area to the garden. The garden is well proportioned for the house. It's nicely sized. You've got your paving slabs as well, and what looks to be a garage at the end. So going back into our now circulation space, we're going to head on upstairs. So come with me. You've got carpeted treads. The flooring usually is completely up to you with these new build houses. So if you wanted laminate or anything like that, you would negotiate it with the house builder. So now we are on the first floor and I'm already in the new room. So yes, new build homes, they're a bit more modest. You come straight up onto this landing area, and then this is your first room off this area. It's actually not bad in terms of the sizing. So it's it's longer than it is wide. There's space already considered for a fitted wardrobe area with sliding doors. You've got your double bed here, and this isn't actually a small double. So good on them for fitting it in with a decent sized double bed and not trying to play like trickery with the furniture to make it look massive. I always like to stand in the opposite corner of the room to show a bit of scale. So yeah, you've got enough space for a double and 2 bedsides, 2 windows facing the front of the property, which not only lets you have lots of light, but also ventilation. and you can just see your parking would be at the front. And then you've got a space here for what could be like a little dressing area or a TV or additional wardrobes. But with that being said, the window does start quite close to the wall, so you couldn't build it out with like wall-to-wall wardrobes because it would like go in front of the window, but you could probably stop there and have like a dresser. So going back into the landing space, so you see the landing space here with the kind of the wooden balustrades, a standard radiator, pendant lighting, fire alarm on the ceiling, and a few sockets here, which I don't think this is standard. I think this is just for the show home, because that's quite interesting why the wireless is in the corridor. However, that's something you can customize. So coming back into this area, we're now in the family bath. It is a 3-piece suite with a shower over bath. Things like full height tiling is normally standard when you've got a shower, but if you had the bath only option, most likely you'd only get half tiling. So this is pretty cool. You've got spotlights, it's an electric shower. I see a Myra Azora, a window letting lots of natural ventilation, an ideal standard sink and toilet, which is great. A ventilation system, a heated towel rail, and a little pull cord for your, well, this is probably for the shower. So essentially coming back into this space, let's go into this room. This is another bedroom, and this is actually staged as a single, but it could probably be a twin if you had 2 young kids, a bed over there, a small kid's bed, and then a single in that corner. You've got a window facing the garden as well. So this is overlooking the garden, which is great for a bit of privacy, but also natural light and just to look over the garden. And then as usual, pendant lighting on the ceiling, nicely sized. So coming back to the first floor landing, now we're going to go to the second floor landing. So there's an additional floor in this house type. Coming up to the second floor, I see a door right in front of me, so I'm going to just let you get to the top of the landing. And I'm going to show you, this is pretty good. It's a store in there with, oh no, it doesn't have its own light. Would have been nice if there was a light in there, but as you can see, it's like a nice closet. You know, I can go in here. Coming back out of the store, just close that door really quickly. We come to what looks to me to be, this is where they've decided to put the primary suite of this floor. It's dual aspect, so I'm going to head in that direction first. So I'll close the door behind me and just watch out for that. So this is your primary suite, and as you can see, this is the window facing the front of the property, and it's super quiet. So those OTT trickle vents are really doing their job. Like really doing their job. It's super quiet, and as you can see, there's cars, and this is a quiet day. So you've got a bit of a dormer extension at the front, which is why the ceiling kind of cuts into this. You've got your sloping vaulted roof as well, and then a space for what appears to be a double, but you could probably make this a king size, or probably not a super king because you don't want it to come any further down. Could fit that out as like a dressing area or a study. And then what they've actually done is, what the developers actually done is they've done this as fitted wardrobes, but think about it as just being a space, fit it out however you want it to be. And oh, nice touch. So yeah, there is a pendant lighting just above the bed. If you wanted to upgrade that to spotlights, you can do that with new build properties. Just negotiate with your builder. So coming into this space, we've got what looks to be our ensuite, and it is a 3-piece suite. And I would say, I feel as though they could have definitely put in a bathtub in this corner. And initially I was trying to figure out what this ledge was, and I realized there's a staircase below us. So this had to step up in order for you to have enough head height on the floor below when you're coming up to this floor. If it sounds confusing, check the description. There's floor plans in the developer's description, but essentially we can't have a flat floor because we need to step up in this area. So I can see why they didn't put a bathtub, but maybe the shower could have gone in that area somewhat. Regardless, let me not start designing too much on the spot, but coming into the space, it does feel as though it could have benefited from a bathtub, but looking at what we've actually got, we've got a shower here with a handheld device, and it's a very tall shower, which gives you a really nice, they've kind of tiled it all the way to the top, which is taller than standard. You've got spotlights as well all the way down, a little area if you wanted to sit down or create a zen space. I would probably create this, I don't know if this is real, probably not, you know, a little zen space. It is sturdy, it's just not flat with the floor. And then you've got your toilet, your sink, and a roof light. I did say dual aspect, but I want to take that back. You've got a view at the front and a window at the back, but there's no view here. What this serves the purpose is to create lots of sunlight and ventilation for your ensuite. So yes, I believe we've seen the whole house, and that is the whole tour done and dusted. If you like that, comment and let us know what was your favorite part of the house or what you thought was quirky. Comment, I've already said comment, like the video, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video, and click either a link in this part or that part to see the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.